Yeah bro, ticketed event. Us artists don't obviously have to pay for tickets because we're part of the show. But a private sort of opening, I don't know, like, it's quite a new experience for me, eh? You know, like I grew up as a child going in and just looking at history stuff. To be able to go and add my little part of history to the museum.
After more than 150 years, Christchurch Museum is about to launch its last exhibition before moving to its new building. More than 60 street artists from around the world have been invited to take over the almost empty building and create anything they want. The project is called Urban Art Takeover, and we're joined now by the exhibition curator, Dr Reuben Woods. Good morning.
We have basically turned over the museum to these urban creatives.
The offices and everything, it's like fair game, nothing's sacred, everything's up for grabs.
They are painting walls, they're making sculptural pieces, we're projecting works onto screens and walls, we're using photography and film work.
It's probably not even arguable, you know, this is going to be the biggest graffiti / street art, you know, the biggest show of New Zealand's history.
The art will last as long as the exhibition lasts, the 73 days. And that's ingrained really in the nature of urban art. So in many ways it's a perfect fit.
Having an institution like the Canterbury Museum embrace urban art, it's huge.
Man, this has been around for years, so it's just the overpass on Colombo. It's been layered over the last God knows how many years. You can tell from this door that's how it was all the way around, but they're obviously refurbing everything, and I'm guessing all the under-bridge stuff will be refurbed as well. It has something, man. It has an essence to it that's just magical to me. Lots of people would just see this as, oh, it's a dump, it's just trash. And just to see colour over something that's bland in the environment, who wants to see something that's grey or white, or it's boring, man. And this sort of stuff here for me just sparks. It's full of life, you know. It's got soul. It's full of different people that have come through and spent time putting what they love so much into a space, and then, you know, it suddenly gets buffed and it's gone, and what is it? It's just typical suburbia. It's boring. But that's just me, you know. Maybe I'm boring.
Everyone's trying to be white, middle class, clean. And it doesn't need that. It needs a bit of grossness and stickers. And look at that old door. That's gorgeous. It's just delightful. Like even something as simple as that. Love it. Love, love, love it. It makes you feel like something's going on, which is isn't that what a city should have? If it was just clear and boring and plain, that means there's nothing happening in the city. That to me means there's stuff going on.
Graph gangs and books and anime.
It's a good concept here, eh?
Yeah, just everything, as much as you can, do it, yeah.
It's going to be pretty trippy, eh?
Right, I'm going to go and have a
I thought today was the day off.
It was. But yeah, there's a clear run, clear throw, so it just needs a projector. So that'll be in there, and then I thought that meant here, because they're all based on graffiti pieces, I'd have kind of like so many details that you can just get lost in. Yeah. So many elements, it's so nice. When you're moving out a museum, that's a massive enough task to also stage an exhibition at the same time. A lot of people probably just say that's crazy. The nightmare has kicked in terms of just the sheer scale of what we're doing. It's just so many artists and so many spaces and so many elements between the two.
You want to go middle first?
I was just going to do that and then get the rest pretty fast, but...
Oh, let's just do the whole lot while I'm here.
Okay, I'll put the middle one through, right?
Yeah, yep, I think I've got it lined up. Oh, hold there, hold there, hold there, hold there, hold there. Yep.
Decipher, have you got your little spray bottle I could borrow? Can I borrow your little spray bottle? I just need a little... Just a little...
You arrive in the morning. Sometimes you get breakfast, sometimes you don't. Go till you feel like you've got enough done for the day. Eat, sleep, repeat, you know? Oh, that one looks good. On the right, the white one. Straight again, right. Your head, the gen head,
Yeah.
that is defined. You know you're going to do a gen head.
Yeah. But everything I do inside of it is evolving and changing.
I'm not criticising. I'm saying at
Yeah.
least you have something solid.
Yeah.
Life just gets really simple when you define. I haven't defined my style because I keep changing it.
You're exploring.
Yeah,
and
which is
evolving.
good. But I've defined my colours, which at least give me something to fucking... You've got to have something to
back on.
ground you, you know what I mean? Because if you're trying to redefine everything all the time, it's fucking exhausting.
How much was in the white? Should I just do white tonight? Because if I do black... I can't do both.
It is a cultural happening. It is part of our society, and I feel like the museum taking this on, like it's a huge, huge project, it will really showcase that it's not a one type of art form, it's so many different things, and it can mean so many different things to so many different people.
That's nice, man. Okay, I'm good. So, I'm just trying to think what the best ways we do this, because they're going to need to be. So then we have the. 3 and 2. Then it would be 3 and 2. If this was done early, it wouldn't feel like it was a challenge, right? Like, I'd rather. No, I wouldn't rather. That's stupid. It would be nice to be further along, but the reality is it was never going to be. We'll get there. We'll get there. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot. It's like a new mantra. We'll get there.
It's going to be cool when all the lights get taken out and everything's just spotlit. Like that's the bit I'm waiting for the most, man. Like I'm itching just to see that bit because I'm been in here long enough now to feel like, you know, I know how everything's fitting and is situated now, but that's just like the icing on the cake, I think, hey? Just that last little bit. So I'm itching to see that.
I see red, I see red, I see red. It's very, yeah, it's saying max headroom and money for nothing and your chicks for free.
It is.
It's like that 80s like block 3D. Yeah, like
Max headroom. Where are we?
When like 3D was so like 64-bit. How was that? A computer used to be like 64 bits. Bytes or whatever, like.
Sweet, man. Well, good to meet you.
Yeah, you too, man. Whereabouts are you?
I'm in the stairwell.
You're on the stairwell? Yeah, that's right. Doing the purple.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep, wicked.
Right, I've got a shoot, so let me know tomorrow.
Yeah.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Yes.
You're following me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to get on the bike, get to my car, and see my little girl for the first time in a week.
Hey,
With my blue helmet.
you gonna get your rest?
No, but I'll at least get to see her and give her a hug. That'll be nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. It's
Spoiled.
been a while. Do you think you're like the ones that have birds?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I want to see those ones.
There's one with a couple of big cats, like a panther. And there's some really cool portraits of people as well.
Yeah.
I think you'll like those.
I've got a portrait of me in my room.
Hi, Stephen.
You got a whole lot of lights ready for tonight's lighting tasks.
And the cheeks have turned into love hearts.
Yeah, it sounded like he was telling them he was going to do it.
Yeah. So please give Benjamin the assurance that his work will be lit to his requirement.
Whenever she's got a new toy and like it's a couple days to have it, she'll walk around
exactly.
following Hillary like.
Yeah, but I understand what you mean.
At the moment, but I usually, when I'm painting, if I spray paint a lot and I do it way over that far end. Or if I'm doing just proper painting, sometimes I go over in Daddy's art room.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye. All right.
Luna's gonna be excited to see us for 1 second and then she's gonna go flying off the elevator.
That's what she does, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go see her.
I don't know where that piece goes. So I do have a few extra bits.
Shit, mate, there's worse things going on in Christchurch than me putting these up.
You literally saw people doing street art and go, I want to get into that.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, we had the earthquakes in Christchurch. A lot of people started doing street art after the quakes, but then I had to find my own thing I wanted to do. Trick is, just crazy, just, you know, saying they already have something in the museum. You're like, no way. And maybe it's, you know, paste up street art, which makes it even funnier.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Whoa. Yes, sorry. Oh my god.
I'm going to probably head out of town and take a weekend away somewhere with my two girls. I definitely feel like they just haven't seen me for the last few months. So that'll be top of my list. And part of me just wants to be able to actually enjoy the show through a different pair of eyes. Just look at what artists have done and enjoy it for that. Not look at it with the idea that there's a timeline and there's a checklist of things to do. I can't wait for that.
It's so cool in that space.
For a second there I thought that little tag down the left was actually like real. I was like, you just go over there and do that.
Yeah.
It's really screws with your mind. It really kind of keep looking at it and thinking that's
Even all these little things, they're just covering up light switches and powers. This is my favourite one, if you want to film this. So that's just there to cover a light switch, but it's just an old paper tray. And then I found like a little, like the flap off the back of a computer and some other little thing there, and just glued them up. Got the guys to cut this little slot in it so that it fits in there. There's some names in there, man. There's a lot of people to be seen, like a lot of local legends, and then like, yeah, because of this show having the extra, I mean, we've got Aches tags and rower tags. And
So do you paint like, oh excuse me, canvases and for people?
Hey Hamish, how you doing, mate?
You must feel, feel relaxed.
Yeah, definitely. I think the best part for me is the fact that it's all been upcycled from materials here, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like everything that potentially was going to get thrown out, we've used to create this, which is cool, man. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, man, like as everyone else is.
When do you want to sit down and talk about the cinema? I'm just wary. I haven't even started the street stuff with Sebastian yet, because I don't have one for Dr. Suits, but I've got one for Talk. So I don't know what the reasoning was. And then, as I say, over time, we could start piling the cans up around that. Keep these two here. I think what you wanted, you know, and maybe that's what we do for now, and then we look at other options. I'm going to be in my office now finishing the interpretation stuff, running very much out of time, so I'm trying to think of the best way to do this is to, this room's almost there. Did you have any thoughts on what volume, how far to go down? I need to send someone up here. Someone needs to come up here and do the dirty work.
Before you start your journey through shifts, Reuben.
It's all very well to get paid some money to paint a mural and like people tell you that it's nice, but you know, you got to think about like how pure it is and like to do it for none of those reasons, you know, to do it just for the fact that you need to do it for whatever reason you need to do it for.
And then like the other one's like, it's craftsmanship, that's the word, craft. Yes, it is a craft. And I was just like,